Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. What's that one product that is completely worth your money? A good frying pan lasts 4 years and the quality of food I can cook with it is so much better. Also much easier to clean. My cast iron frying pan was my great grandmother's. She got it in 1917 when she got married. Oh man, that means you have a proper smooth surface cast iron pan. My cast iron seasoning has gotten amazing, but it's still a modern coarse pan under all that. I'd love one of the old smooth surface pans. They got pre-war Griswolds on eBay for like $200. Still cheaper than some new enameled cast iron. Griswold? I thought he who must not be named killed him? Nope, just trying to take his family on vacation. A cab ride, or a disher when you're drunk. This should be higher. Cheap way to stay alive, and not kill anyone. Even if you remove any morality or sense of self-preservation, it makes good economic sense. DUIs can be incredibly expensive. Can be As a homeowner, I can't say it enough. A wet/dry vacuum. New home me wanna hear, mind selling me on it? You can vacuum anything with it, car interior, garage floor, liquid spill, pretty much anything that's on the ground will go into it. Then you just take the top off and pour the contents into trash bag/box, or whatever you want. It's a more rugged vacuum than indoor household type. Word of advice, don't clean out fireplace ashes with a wet/dry vacation. It's too fine. They sell fireplace wet dry vacs made of metal with filters though. What was figuring that out like? Not up, but I did that once, and it was a mess. Then I figured out the hose was long enough I could put the canister outside the door and blow ash into the backyard. Then someone stole my shop vac and the adventure was over. A crock pot and a rice cooker. They were both around $35 and I use them a few times a week. A crock pot is my best cooking buddy. It's literally all I use to make dinners. An additional benefit is that I usually have leftovers too. Oh, that's a given using these bad boys. Smacks hood. A quality chef knife. All of the knives my mom has are cheap, shitty knives she picked up from auctions. She was perplexed why I spent $100 on a Wusthof chef's knife that could slice through anything with minimal effort, rather than having to saw through stuff. My family isn't allowed to touch my knife, because I don't trust them to use or clean it properly. Edit, as explained by many people below, putting good knives in the dishwasher is a bad idea for many reasons, including the hot humid air, lots of moving things, and abrasive dishwashing detergent. If you have a chef's knife, or basically any knife that you actually care about, wash it by hand, with soap and hot water. Don't let it sit in the water though, just run it through the water a couple of times, and scrub with a sponge or cloth. Edit 2, if you want to sharpen a knife, have it professionally sharpened, or use the sharpening stone. Don't use electric sharpeners, because those degrade the knife over time. Edit 3, yes, I know all forms of sharpening knives degrade them over time, but you know what I mean. I made the mistake of getting my parents' knives sharpened for them. They immediately started sticking them in the dishwasher again. Well-made bra. Can't tell if you're surfer bro congratulating op for this post, or talking about the female undergarment. No comma, but would a surfer bro worry about punctuation? This is way above my pay grade, gonna leave this one to the feds. Surfer talk tends to have a lot of pauses in it, dude, so it should be properly punctuated. No worries when you don't, though, so no worries, yeah? 3 good pairs of scissors. One for cloth, one for paper, and one for the kitchen. This saves so much time and aggravation. And label the fabric ones, so people don't use them to cut anything else. The assholes. Yes. Or hide them like my mom did when we were kids. My mom sewed clothes for us when we were growing up, and she always hid her sewing scissors so we did not use them to make our paper book covers or cut out magazine articles about Davy Jones. My mom did the same thing. You were in middle name trouble if you borrowed them. Don't use my sewing scissors on paper. You have paper scissors to use on paper. Heard that a few times. A good and comfortable chair to your desk. Especially when you plan to sit there a lot for studying, or if your John requires you to sit. It will spare you a lot of back pain. Edit. John sadly no longer wants me to sit. I exchange him for a job. Your John A. I find my Johns rarely require me to sit. The right mattress can completely change your life. Everything in life can be affected by your sleep quality. I'd say start there. Suggestions. I'm in the market and drowning in advertisements that everyone's is the best. Oh man. Thanks for the suggestions. They are as all over the board as the advertisements, but I appreciate the leads. Sleeplicetheded.com seems to be the only review site that hasn't been bribed by mattress companies. They do not use affiliate links or accept free products.